Canada's immigration landscape is on the brink of a significant transformation. This transformation is not just a minor tweak, but a comprehensive overhaul that could redefine the country's approach to welcoming newcomers. Hints of these changes have been swirling around Immigration Minister Mark Miller's recent pronouncements. His speeches have been filled with a sense of urgency and a vision for a more dynamic and responsive immigration system. These pronouncements suggest a shift in how Canada approaches work permits for international students. The current system, while effective, is seen as needing modernization to better align with the evolving global landscape. The implications are vast, potentially reshaping the future of work and education in Canada. This could mean new opportunities for students and professionals alike, fostering a more inclusive and innovative environment. The changes are anticipated to impact not only the lives of aspiring immigrants, but also the very fabric of Canadian society. Communities across the country could see a more diverse and skilled population contributing to their growth and development. Currently, international students enjoy a relatively straightforward path to obtaining work permits after graduation. This pathway has been a cornerstone of Canada's strategy to attract bright minds from around the world. This system has been instrumental in attracting global talent and bolstering Canada's workforce. International graduates bring with them not only their academic knowledge, but also a wealth of cultural experiences and perspectives. However, the evolving needs of the Canadian economy demand a more nuanced approach. As industries change and new sectors emerge, the skills required by the workforce also shift. The proposed changes aim to strike a balance between attracting global talent and ensuring that this talent aligns with the country's specific labor market needs. This balance is crucial for maintaining economic stability and fostering innovation. The Canadian government recognizes the invaluable contributions of international students. They are not just students, but future leaders, entrepreneurs, and innovators who can drive the country forward. They bring fresh perspectives, diverse skill sets, and a global outlook. These attributes are essential in a world that is increasingly interconnected and interdependent. However, there's a growing need to ensure that the skills acquired by these students directly translate into tangible benefits for the Canadian economy. This means creating pathways that are more aligned with the current and future needs of the job market. The proposed changes to the work permit system are a testament to this recognition. They reflect a forward-thinking approach that seeks to maximize the potential of international talent while addressing the specific needs of the Canadian economy. Policymakers are actively engaged in discussions to ensure that these changes are implemented effectively. They are considering various factors, including economic trends, labor market demands, and the long-term benefits of a diverse workforce. International students are also being encouraged to integrate more deeply into Canadian society. Participation in community events, volunteer work, and local initiatives are seen as ways to build stronger connections and foster a sense of belonging. Canadian businesses are recognizing the value of collaborating with international talent. These partnerships can lead to innovative solutions, new business opportunities, and a more competitive position in the global market. Educational institutions are also adapting to these new policies. Universities and colleges are revising their programs to better prepare students for the changing job market and to ensure that their education is relevant and impactful. Many international graduates are taking the entrepreneurial route, starting their own businesses and creating jobs for others. This entrepreneurial spirit is being nurtured through various support programs and initiatives. The Canadian government is also engaging directly with international student representatives to understand their needs and concerns. This dialogue is crucial for creating policies that are fair, effective, and beneficial for all parties involved. As Canada embarks on this new era of immigration, the vision is clear: a diverse, inclusive, and thriving society where everyone has the opportunity to succeed. The changes on the horizon are not just about policy adjustments, but about building a brighter future for all. Canada's Post-Graduation Work Permit Program, or PGWPP, has long been a beacon for international students. This program allows graduates to gain valuable Canadian work experience. It serves as a stepping stone toward permanent residency. The allure of the PGWPP lies in its relative simplicity. Graduates from eligible Canadian institutions can secure an open work permit. This permit enables them to work in any field for any employer. The open work permit system has undeniably contributed to Canada's economic growth. It allows graduates to gain a foothold in the Canadian job market. However, some argue that this system has its limitations. Critics point to a potential mismatch between the skills graduates possess and the actual needs of the Canadian labor market. This mismatch can lead to underemployment among international graduates. Under the current system, graduates are not obligated to secure a job offer before applying for a work permit. This aspect, while offering flexibility, has raised concerns about potential exploitation. Some employers might take advantage of the open work permit system. They might offer lower wages or fewer benefits to international graduates. The proposed changes aim to address these concerns by introducing a more structured approach. The proposed changes to Canada's work permit system signal a shift towards a more targeted approach. Instead of open work permits, the government is considering introducing a system that prioritizes in-demand skills. This means that graduates whose skills align with specific labor market shortages will have a higher chance of securing a work permit. The move is intended to ensure that Canada attracts the talent it needs to remain competitive on the global stage. One of the most significant proposed changes involves linking work permits to specific job offers. International graduates might need to secure a job offer before applying for a work permit. This requirement aims to ensure that graduates are employed in positions that utilize their skills and knowledge. It also protects graduates from potential exploitation by unscrupulous employers. Another critical aspect of the proposed changes relates to language proficiency. The Canadian government is considering implementing stricter language requirements for work permit applicants. Proficiency in English or French is essential for successful integration into the Canadian workforce. Enhanced language requirements would ensure that international graduates can effectively communicate and contribute to their workplaces. Section 4. Labor Market Alignment. Matching skills with demand. The proposed changes to Canada's work permit system are intrinsically linked to the evolving needs of the Canadian labor market. Canada, like many developed nations, faces a growing demand for skilled workers in sectors such as technology, healthcare, and engineering. The government's focus on in-demand skills aims to address these shortages directly. By prioritizing work permit applications from graduates with skills aligned with labor market needs, Canada can ensure a more efficient allocation of human capital. This targeted approach benefits both Canadian employers and international graduates. Employers gain access to a pool of qualified candidates, while graduates have a higher chance of securing meaningful employment. Furthermore, aligning work permits with labor market demands can foster innovation and economic growth. When skilled professionals enter sectors facing shortages, they bring fresh perspectives and expertise. This influx of talent can drive innovation, boost productivity, and enhance Canada's competitiveness in the global marketplace. Section 5. The impact on Canadian businesses and industries. The proposed changes to Canada's work permit system have significant implications for Canadian businesses and industries. On the one hand, the shift towards a more targeted approach could benefit businesses by providing them with a streamlined process for hiring skilled international graduates. This could lead to a more efficient recruitment process and a reduction in the time and resources spent on finding qualified candidates. Industries facing skills shortages such as technology and healthcare are likely to welcome these changes. Access to a pool of highly qualified international graduates could help address critical workforce gaps and fuel innovation. This, in turn, could lead to increased productivity, economic growth, and improved global competitiveness for Canadian businesses. However, some businesses might express concerns about the potential for increased bureaucracy and delays associated with the new system. The requirement for pre-arranged job offers could also pose challenges for businesses, particularly smaller enterprises, in terms of navigating the complexities of immigration regulations. The government will need to ensure that the implementation of these changes is as seamless as possible to mitigate potential disruptions to businesses. Section 6. Quality Control, Ensuring Educational Integrity. While the proposed changes primarily aim to address labor market needs, they also raise questions about the quality of education sought by international students. Critics argue that linking work permits to job offers might incentivize some students to prioritize programs that offer the easiest path to employment over those that provide a well-rounded education. This could potentially lead to a decline in the quality of education pursued by some international students. To counter this potential downside, the government could consider implementing measures to ensure that the quality of education remains a top priority. This could involve strengthening accreditation processes for educational institutions, promoting programs that offer a balance between theoretical knowledge and practical skills, and fostering collaborations between universities and industries to ensure curriculum relevance. Furthermore, it's crucial to maintain a focus on attracting students who are genuinely interested in pursuing higher education in Canada and contributing to Canadian society. This can be achieved through targeted marketing campaigns that highlight the value of a Canadian education, the richness of Canadian culture, and the long-term benefits of settling in Canada.